Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Samia Kalik Chowchisa, and you're watching none other than Open Music Sessions. Woo! Are you guys excited to be here? Sound like it. Yes, yes, yes. We have an amazing show lined up for you all at home and here in the audience, and for those of you who are tuning in live stream right now. So you're wondering where we all are, so you can come here. We're located on the corner of 7th and Calumet, 700 Calumet to be exact. You're more than likely watching us right now on Comcast, channel 57, or we're streaming live, just as I had mentioned, on, you ready?
Tony's here.
Pen and paper? No? Yeah? Okay, just kidding. So it is Denver Open Media /livestream_57. That's where we are right now. So tell all your friends and family. They still have time to tune in. We have a lot going on for you. So for those of you who are not familiar, it's a pretty unique show that we have here. It is a collaborative effort between Open Media Foundation, right? And we also have the Westward that's in there, as well as Greater Than Collective. So it's really, really unique because we collaborate. We really focus on the community, those who are doing major and magnificent things. And we highlight our nonprofit community and those who are doing things out there, as well as get our funny bone on. You know, we have our comedian as well. And of course, where would we be without our live musical guest? So who do we have on the show today? We have Ian Cooke Band, everybody. Give it up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. An encore performance, I would say, came on First Friday, just for those of you who don't know. Very favored here. As well as getting our comedy laughter on with Zach Reiner. Give it up for him. Yes. And for our nonprofit spotlight, we have Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition here, and Tony Shawcross will interview here momentarily. Yeah, so some very special things. I see a few of you out there on your phones. Don't try to hide them. I see them. It's okay. We want you to keep them out. Pull up your favorite social media. Make sure to hashtag everything to hashtag DOMFF. We want to hear your comments, your feedback, everything from the show. What would you like to hear? What are you thinking? All of that. Also, right over there in the back corner, for those of you who are here, we're giving away a free class of your choice. So a raffle for that, to use all of our equipment for Denver Open Media. Maybe learn how to edit your own show, get your creative juices flowing. That's exactly what we're here for. It is all about you all. We wouldn't be here without you, right? So you guys ready to get the show started? No, they're not ready. You guys at home ready? Yeah? Are you guys ready? Try it again. All right, wonderful. So let's get this party rolling. Tony, come on up. Give him a round of applause, guys. All right, Tony.
Good. Thanks, Samia. You look nice tonight.
Well, thank you.
Always, though. So first, I want to bring up Justin from the Colorado Coalition, or Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition, our nonprofit spotlight for the month. Justin, just tell the crowd a little bit at here and at home about the CCJRC.
Absolutely, Tony. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. Good evening, everyone. My name is Justin Cooper. I am the Deputy Director of the Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition, and I'm here with all of our team, my colleagues. They're right over there. Our Executive Director, Christy Donner, our Communications Coordinator, Pam Clifton, and our Policy Coordinator, Terry Hurst. And the Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition, we are a nonprofit, we're a Colorado-based statewide organization, and we were founded in 1999. And the organization came together because in 99, our legislators, our state representatives at the time, Representative Penfield State and Senator Dorothy Rupert, came together to run what was called a prison moratorium bill. And the purpose of the bill was to really focus on halting prison expansion in the state of Colorado. And folks, I don't know if you know, but over the last, I want to say 30 plus years, mass incarceration has become a huge, not only social issue in our state, but across the country. In fact, the United States incarcerates more people than any other country in the world. And the community at the time said, this is not normal. This is not right. So along with some community activists at the time and folks locally, were saying, we got to do something about that. And from that was the birth of the Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition, Tony.
Thank you. Yeah, so let's hear it. We appreciate the good work they're doing. And, you know, at the Open Media Foundation, we work with a lot of nonprofits. We have a cool new program where we have some vistas that are full-time that do outreach to help make sure nonprofits in the community are using media and technology to get out the word and support the important work they're doing, like you guys are doing. So the way that we came in touch was this last year. We had a digital storytelling workshop. Pam Clifton came in, did a video with her phone originally. I think that then she got to go to DC and show it to Congress or something like that. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right, Tony. And we are very appreciative of being able to have the opportunity to partner with Open Media. And it was, sometime last year that the Vistas, we had submitted an application in reference to just looking at, as a nonprofit, our technology needs. We have been discussing internally, what does it look like to really elevate the profile of the organization. And we have the privilege of having Ms. Pam Clifton, who is our communications coordinator and loves this work in reference to media and loves this work. And so her, along with some of the Vistas, got together and started talking about who we are and what we do and how important it is to get this message and information out there. From that, Pam she did the entire project on her phone. Right? And it's interesting because I'm relatively the youngest one in the office. And she's like, oh my God, you don't know how to use technology? You don't know how to do this? So I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So she filmed our mini-series film that talked about our organization and the work that we do. And from the partnership with Open Media, some of the stakeholders in the work in Washington, D.C. that we've partnered with over the years had the opportunity to see it and invited us to come out, invited Pam to come out and our organization to come out to testify in front of the Sentencing Commission for Congress to talk about issues of parents that are parents of incarcerated children, which is near and dear to our hearts as well as we think about, again, the over-incarceration of folks, the over-criminalization of folks. And so we had the opportunity to testify in front of the Sentencing Commission. Pam had the opportunity to go out there along with her son, and her story is very phenomenal in reference to her, coming back together with her family to really talk about the impact that incarceration has on families. And that was through our partnership, and that opportunity came to us with our partnership with Open Media.
Awesome, and we do a few different kind of awards that we give to different nonprofits. The nonprofit that has the most employees go through classes every month, we give a free Chromebook laptop to every month. For this workshop, there was a competition in the video that won that competition. The organization got a free org membership. So CCGRC then got an organizational membership, free unlimited access to all the equipment that you see here, 4 free classes. And Pam's really taken advantage of that and used some of this equipment, so she's not just using her phone, and made a video just a little while back at the Marade, right? The MLK Marade. So I think we're going to see a little video that CCGRC created before we bring up our comic. So thank you so much for joining us. Anything else you want to say to the crowd?
Yes. And again, thank you for having us this evening. And folks, I just want to share with you that we're very, very appreciative and would love to give you guys the opportunity to learn more about who we are. So please go to our website. It's www.ccjrc.org. We are in the community. We're here for the community. And it's really important that we look at what's really happening not only nationally, but in our state. And the video that you guys are about to see is really CCJRC coming together with community folks, advocacy organizations, direct service providers during the Marade around a unified messaging of understanding that this criminal justice system is being overused. We're over-criminalizing folks, and it doesn't work. It just simply doesn't work. We're criminalizing folks for what is considered, what we know is really a public health issue. Folks need to be healthy in their communities. Folks want to feel safe in their communities. And what we know is that that only happens through community and through the people. So please join us. Join us in our conversations. Feel free to contact our office. Go to our website. If it's an area that you're interested in, passionate about, we're more than willing to share with you who we are, what we've done, and also would love for you to get involved. So again, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Open Media. Please enjoy the video.
Alone. coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming.
What's your name, Des?
My name is Isa Ray Maxwell.
All right, so are you marching today with us?
Yes, I am.
What would Martin Luther King Jr. tell us to do?
He would tell us to stand up for ourselves
And how would you stand up for yourself?
by not fighting and just talking.
Good morning. My name is Justin Cooke. I am the Deputy Director of the Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition. We are here January 19th, 2015 at the Martin Luther King Parade here in Denver, Colorado. CCJRC, along with other partners, advocacy organizations, direct service providers, and folks that serve people coming out of prison, out of jail, and who are justice involved, all are coming together today to march in unity around issues, social issues that we're currently experiencing here in Denver, Colorado, right here in our own backyard.
This movement needs is the passion that it does have, but with to understand that there needs to be structure, and structure will provide proactiveness instead of reactiveness. You know, within the Chicano movement began in 1940s and the heart of it in 1960s. And the movement is not just about my people, it's a people of color. You know, people of color to be proactive and again, not reactive. Because when we're proactive, we have structure, we have strategy, and when we have structure and we have strategy, our voice can be heard.
This movement is wholly important because it draws really national attention to, from the top down is the problem. And so therefore, who's there watching? And if you have it sanctioned by the top down, what do? I think it's incumbent upon us. What you guys are doing, what I try to do every day, is that our voices have to be louder. And I think with what happened in Ferguson, what happened with Garner in New York, it puts a very big spotlight on what's going on also here in Denver and around the country. Because public safety, that's you and me.
Freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning.
In a little tent, oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
More than anything, we as Denver are positioned to be an example of what a just city should look like. But let us determine the moral quality of our city. Let us be the city that brings to the table the voices of the poor and the vulnerable, and black bodies and brown bodies and female bodies and immigrant bodies and indigenous bodies. As a city, we have a choice in this moment. In this moment, we have a choice. We can host empty dialogues and walk circular marches, echoing louder and louder while changing nothing. Or from this moment, we can forge a movement.
A long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna
righty, guys. And thank you again, Justin Cooper, for sharing that information and all the representatives from, yes, CCJRC. CCJRC, that is correct. And the website as well. Again, just a reminder, www.ccjrc.org. Is that correct? Yes. All right, there we go. Make sure you all get involved and definitely learn more. Such a good opportunity, so thank you again for that. So we will continue the show with a little bit of laughter. You guys ready to laugh? You guys aren't ready to laugh. Zach, I'm not even going to bring you here yet. Let's try that again. You guys ready to laugh? Wonderful. All right, so let's go ahead and get Mr. Zach Reinert up here. Hey. Come on up. All righty. It's all yours.
All right, thanks. How are you guys doing tonight? Awesome. Yeah, my name's Zach Reinert. It's awesome to be here. I just recently moved here from Omaha, Nebraska, and which means I just recently had to quit a job. And when I was walking out of the office for the final time, I kind of wanted to just say screw it and just pull the fire alarm. But I thought it was best for everybody if I just let the fire take them. That's pretty much how these kind of jokes are gonna go. It's a taste test. I went out drinking with my roommate last night because I like to party, and we drank like way too much. And when my roommate woke up, he just woke up like soaked in pee. And I was like, maybe you should stop drinking so much, man. That way you know when I'm peeing on you. My roommate hates that joke. He really does. I did just get a job in Denver, work at an office, and me and my boss are the only men that work there. And we just had like 4 women go on maternity leave. And so the other day, my boss was like, hey, Zach, I just want you to know the only reason why you got hired is because you can't get pregnant. And I was like, whoa, I'm still going to make you wear a condom. It's a dumb joke. Not sleeping with my boss. I have a horrible cubicle job, so I have to keep sticky notes as things on things in my cubicle, so I remember to do them. Like on my phone, it says, remember to be nice. On my computer screen, it says, remember to log out. And on my gun, it says, remember these people aren't worth going to prison for. It's a dark one. It's kind of a dark one. I think that's going to be, I don't know, I got one more. I used to be terrified. I used to be scared of this lady who sat in the cubicle behind me because she would talk to herself, and that's terrifying. But then I realized today that she's been talking to me this whole time, and I've just been ignoring her for like 5 months, and I'm just a jerk. That's it for the work jokes, I think. One of my friends does Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which I assume is just regular jiu-jitsu without any pubic hair. It's a wordplay joke. Some of these are going to be really dumb. Just the kind of the way I do things. I just recently decided on the next tattoo I'm going to get. I'm going to get a tattoo of a murdered person by my eye to let people know I've cried before. Another really dumb joke. Let's see. I live in a horrible apartment building. I made a voodoo doll of my neighbor, and I stabbed it. And a week later, he got stabbed. I mean, I did it, but the voodoo doll was nice practice. These are, yeah, all right. Not sure how proud I am of some of these. I was sick for like an entire week, so I had to go to the doctor and get a bunch of blood work done. And the lady taking my blood was like, "Hey, Zach, do you have any history of blood problems in your family?" I was like, "Well, I come from a long line of Crips, so yes." Wore blue. I wore blue for that joke. It's dumb. It's dumb. I wore blue for that joke. It's not how a person should live. Oh, God. You guys, it was really emotionally scarring when I didn't know how to swim, and my dad just threw me into the deep end of a pool. It was also really physically scarring because there was no water in the pool. That's a sad one. We're going to have some of those too. Having kind of a rough week. My niece is in the hospital. She fell in a well. And having a hard time picking out what card to get her. Get well soon didn't seem appropriate. Some of these are really, really dumb. I was at a bar the other night and I was talking to this girl by the pool table. And I was like, "Hey, how about we take this back to my place?" And she was really into it, so she helped me steal the pool table and take it back to my place. Stupid. Let's see. I'm writing a movie called Herbie Fully Loaded. It's about my Uncle Herbie on cocaine destroying our family. I had to memorize so many jokes for that. This is a lot of jokes. I was at a gym the other day, wink, wink, and there was some dude that was like, "Hey, bro, can you spot me?" I was like, "Yeah, man, you're right there. You're terrible at hiding." It's really stupid. Trying to think. You guys, I don't speak Spanish, but as far as I can tell, fajita is Spanish for screw you, put your own tacos together. So another one. Let's see. Trying to think. I'm single, been single for a while. Starting to think I have too high a standards. But because in my mind, they've got to have the body of like a Greek goddess. But so far, every woman I meet has arms. Probably the smartest joke I've ever wrote. Or ever will. Let's see. Tell you guys about the real reason I'm here. I have a petition. Of a White House petition, I'm trying to get signatures to rename Little Rock, Arkansas to Little Dwayne Johnson, Arkansas. Trying to do that. He's an actor now. I just think he deserves that respect. It's really dumb. Before I moved to Denver, I had a therapist come to my house, like an in-home visit, and I made him sit in a very specific chair. And he was like, "That's crazy." I was like, "Yeah, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't." I told him I'm deathly afraid of sinkholes. And he said it's irrational and unrealistic to be afraid of just a hole taking you. And that's when I hit the trap door. I hit a juggalo with my car the other day. And I was going to bail before the cops showed up, but I ended up staying and collecting the reward money. It's a mean-spirited joke. Let's see. I invented an alcoholic beverage. It's called I Have a Boyfriend. The ingredients are what's already in the glass, and it's served chilled and thrown on your face. Sorry. You guys, it takes a village. It takes a village to realize M. Night Shyamalan is a horrible filmmaker. But there were signs before that. I love that joke. I don't like M. Night Shyamalan very much. I don't like his movies. I think he's way overhyped. Yeah, I was eating at this restaurant one time, and this guy had a heart attack in the middle of his meal. And somebody from his table yelled out, "Is there a doctor in the house?" So I yelled back, "This isn't a house, it's a restaurant." Anyway, everybody laughed and the guy died. I do this, so I do a lot of shows in bars and stuff. Hang out in bars quite often. One time I was at a bar and there was this really drunk middle-aged white guy and he yelled out, "Who wants to fight?" So I just yelled back, "Your wife and kids for your love." I like that one a lot. Do you guys know that the band on the Titanic invented stage diving? They also invented crowd surfing. Is it too soon? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about it being too soon for a Titanic joke. I hang out with a lot of dumb people. I have a lot of dumb friends. The other day, one of my friends was like, "Man, I don't even know when to use a semicolon." I was like, "What an idiot. Use a semicolon when you want to make a winky face." Some of these are embarrassing. Just kidding. I like them a lot. That's why I'm telling them. I don't know why I was going to lie. Before I turned 21, I got 2 minor in possessions of alcohol. Yeah, like I said earlier, I party. But I always got mad at the cops when they'd bust us, because every time they busted us, they'd always pour out all of our alcohol, which made me angry, so I'd mess with them. One time, a cop was pouring out all of our booze, and I was like, "You just like to ruin everybody's fun, don't you?" And he was just like, "Hey, idiot, last night I had to take a guy down because he had his wife and kid held hostage." I was like, "Well, you sure as hell ruined his fun, didn't you?" All right, that was a dark one. Sorry. Trying to think of a new one. But I really feel bad for the guy that had to pick up Abraham Lincoln's body, because he was probably face down, so that guy had bad luck for a really long time. I think it's kind of messed up that God's the only one allowed to work in mysterious ways. Like if I crashed a plane or something, nobody's like, "Well, Zach works in mysterious ways." I trust him. It's not going to happen. I got into a situation the other day where I was talking crap to an old person, which is not something I like to do. I was at a Starbucks. This really old woman. I had my shoe untied. She's like, "Oh, not much of a dresser, are you?" So I looked at the bottom of her walker and I was like, "Oh, not much of a tennis player, are you?" These are really fun jokes. I finally read that book, Into the Wild. Everybody loves that book. Finally read it. It's really inspirational to know that as soon as I'm finally fed up with capitalism, I can just walk into the woods and die. That's all that movie is. He just walks in the woods and dies. In case anybody was wondering. I don't know. I feel like I've been learning just only negative things about myself recently. Like the other night I learned that anything in the world is a DUI checkpoint if you crash your car into it. That's a stupid joke. I don't have any DUIs, Marek. I don't drive drunk. Got Uber and stuff. But I rewatched Willy Wonka the other day, and it's sad that I'm 29 years old and I'm jealous when I watch that movie. It's like, why do those old guys get to stay in bed all day? I don't want to leave bed. When I was a kid, it seemed like every movie I watched changed what I wanted to be when I grew up. Like I'd watch The Sandlot and want to be a baseball player. I'd watch Kindergarten Cop and want to be a cop. I'd watch Home Alone 2 and want to be a homeless old woman with a ton of birds. But one thing I've been doing lately is I keep a baseball bat by my bed in case anybody breaks in the middle of the night and they end up being super cool and want to go to the batting cages. All right, that's going to be my time, guys.
Good job.
Yeah.
I guess I can share the mic with you.
Okay.
What's up?
Just got done doing that.
Yeah, give it up for him again. Okay, let's step into the light a little bit, Zach. Okay. So how long have you been doing this whole comedy thing?
4 years.
4 years. Now, do you write a lot of your own material, or how's it work?
Yeah, I write all of it.
All of it? Yeah. Well, what's some of your inspiration? You got a lot of life lessons in there. Tell us about that.
I don't know. I don't know. I just try to take stupid stuff and make it absurd. I don't know. Try to take normal stuff and make it absurd and dark.
All right. Well, I mean, it works for you. It works. You guys think it worked for him? All right. So just in case we kind of, sort of, maybe just a little bit want to stalk you, kind of, how can we get in contact with you just to see you perform? We won't knock on your door, I promise.
I mean, it's just Zach Reinert on Facebook.
There you go. Zach Reinert on Facebook, everyone. Don't forget. We'll definitely see what you got going in the future. Do you have any up-and-coming gigs that you want to share?
I'm doing the Greater Than Collective on the 17th with Adam Kate and Holland.
Very nice.
And the Ian Cooke band. They're on that too.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you so much for coming. You did an awesome job. Give him another round of applause, everyone. Zach Reinert. Yay. Yes, raise the roof. I thought I was one of the only people who do that. Yes, you. Man. Ian. Yeah. Guys, I'm like, I swear, like, one of his biggest fans. I'm such a geek. It's so weird. Anyway, as they're getting all set up, there's a lot of people in here. You guys at home are missing out if you haven't shared with your friends or your family all the ways that they can get in contact with us here or to watch the show. You're kind of missing out. So for all of you lovely people who are here in the audience, make sure that you go over to that back table there and sign up for your chance to win a free class here. So that goes from anything from editing, learning how to operate the equipment here, and maybe even creating your own show. I don't know, but you might want to do that. We'll be passing around some papers here in just a bit. Again, 700 Calimath, hashtag everything to DOMFF on your favorite social media site, Facebook. Check us out there. All over the place, guys, all over the place. So we got a lot going on. You guys let me know when you're almost ready. I'll try not to get in the back. I brought my violin in case you needed me. Just in case I do some little on-site stuff. You know, you inspire me, Ian. Okay. Okay. All righty. About ready? Yeah. All right. Perfect. Got the dinosaurs. Are you guys ready out there? All right. Perfect. Ian Cooke Band, everyone.
As the ball of fire was swallowed by the sea, scattered thoughts filled space. water. What they'd been through was a nightmare, and they lived to see it pass and pay our blame. Stop with the dropping, oh, the obstacles on the path we are walking on here. Haven't you got your kicks, had your fill of watching everything fall apart in our hands? Lay off the havoc, the causing, causing, causing. Stop with the dropping, all the obstacles on the path we are walking on here. Haven't you got your kicks, had your fill of watching everything fall apart in our hands? Lay off the havoc you're causing, causing, causing. Stop with the dropping, all the obstacles on the path we are walking on here. Haven't you got your kicks, had your fill of watching everything fall apart in our hands? Lay off the havoc you're causing, causing, causing.
Thank you. Could I have a little bit more cello in my monitor, please, if possible? Should we move forward too?
Keep the moves you know you need to make to get the leaves to grow so we can breathe. Don't wander around to break the life that lives, the kind in which you're given what you give. Filled with color and labors free to the brim. Enough got fire to persist without recoil. No day will pass without victory. Waking with immortal fortitude to toil. The feeble sloth has been delivered the valedictory. Tonight begins another cycle of the Tide Master. Mark where you are on the way to the summit. Log the climb, walk on the road. Walk faster and to get the most out of the time. Some days go by faster than we can seize and use them. Try to not let this happen. It's not good. up, you know. Don't get incapacitated with remorse. Get on up, shake it up, pick up where you left off and go. Make haste and get yourself resettled in the saddle. No longer respite will destroy any progress you can find. Pace, pedal, bum. To break the life to live, the kind in which you're given what you get, filled with color and labor's fruit to the brim. Hear the moves you know you need to make to get the leaves to grow so we can breathe. Don't want the route to break. Some days go by faster than we can. So we can breathe. Don't want the round to break. Try to not let this happen. It's not good to lose them. Don't want the round to break. Some days go by faster than we can lose them.
Thank you. That one's called Fortitude. We're gonna play a couple of dinosaur songs for you guys now. Got a Prehistoric Beast album coming out probably in May sometime. So, oh yeah, and our new stage models. Those are from when I was a kid. They say 1987 on the little print. So of course their postures are incorrect. Their tails are dragging, and you know. But they're just here to have a good time, so I'm not gonna rip on them anymore. Ready.
conjured me and put me on the sleigh to graze and fed and remain within it. To Ben's to Burns who would turn to Colorado, where I'll one day be named official fossil of the state, with blades over my spine, doubled and staggered, making the strangest to the constellation. Behold, the tiger matches at the end, my tail, quadruple spikes glowed high behind. But that's not all we are, a pebble and a star and a soul any hour. Protection of this kind is necessary to survive, and we teach our offspring to pivot and swivel their bodies to swing what they've got in a bind. Wisdom days are devoid of complication. The lifestyle of a herbivore is basic, bad for good. Eat, sleep, and defend, self-preservation is the priority. Travel together, and don't forget to keep the population up. Reproduction is a must for dino kind. But that's not all we are, a pebble and a star and a soul combined.
Thank you. That was about our state fossil, Stegosaurus.
Oh, I was going to ask the young man here. He knew the answer, but you gave it away. You knew. It's a Stegosaurus. Everyone knows that. Polly.
water, we moved to the land. Then flippers grew return.
Thank you. Okay.
Actually, talk about that last song.
Oh yeah. Well, that song is one of the songs on the album that's not about a dinosaur, but a plesiosaur, which are the swimming kind with the flippers. We recently learned, well, in 2007, they took apart this fossil. Well, they cleaned this fossil that they found in Kansas in the 80s sometime. And the story of the song is about how they discovered an embryo of a plesiosaur inside the mother's womb. And before that, we always thought that they laid eggs, but this proved that they give live birth. So that's pretty cool. And I wrote that song about that. Thanks.
That's pretty cool. Come on, guys. They gave live birth.
Live birth. Maybe predecessors of whales. Who knows? I don't know. What's next? This one's called The Towering Prince.
Not about a dinosaur.
No. It's about a tall dude.
Remember when I stumbled into several visions to soak up and send out the toxins in my spine.
Thank you. You know, on the guitar. We made a long set list, and we have limited time, so now we're getting rid of some here. Cool. Let me see if I know what I'm doing here. That's it. Okay, cool. You guys all good?
Was the most impressive work that evolution ever did. All the animals so well adapted to everything they were amid. And now their dawn and dusk has come and gone for us to carry on expending their remains. That era ended when from space descended in a catastrophic asteroid. Big as a mountain, so life took a pound and most of it was instantly destroyed. But a few lucky mammals made it through past the scramble and evolved into a lot of things like you and me. Think it's really obvious that nature has its benefits. Don't induce, so induce. I am a cat so cool. But that's not all we are. A pebble and a star and a soul.
Thank you.
So, as you might have guessed, our new album is all about dinosaurs. And plesiosaurs and pterosaurs. Mesozoic animals. And that song is the end of the album, which wraps everything up. I don't know what I mean, not for tonight, but I mean, you know, wraps up the album. So,
oh, cassowary. This is called Cassowary and Fruit Bat. It's a love story between those two animals. Modern day dinosaur, maybe, is a cassowary. Oh man, I'm so scrambled. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. You guys are ready? Sorry.
The cassowary saw the fruit bat fly, flapped her wings one at a time, gave both a try. Oh, what kind of bird am I? She kicked the dirt and cursed the stuff. She thought she unfairly got there, barely there. And pining for her little wing bones to grow long like a condor's, maybe even bigger than that. I could do with a little less leg bone too, if sacrifices must be made. My prime desire, the one thing that I want most in the world, is to be a flyer, the devastated feather faded pearl. live anymore if I'm never to leave the ground. Bat in a tree overhead overheard what the cassowary said. Every word, and this inspired an idea that could win him the heart of that beautiful. He'd never have a chance with her otherwise. The possibility gave him butterflies, butterflies. He turned to the sky and stared. All that's there will be hers. I will give the cassowary flight, and she will love me. Bat got his wings wet, slapped them in the dirt. It was dry and it hurt a bit, but then he had a pattern he could work with, laying down the branches where the bones go, all the while scaling up proportions so he would know the wings would be sufficient to support the heavy 9-stoner body of the owner of his heart in flight. Banana leaves are similar to leather, so he sewed a bunch together to the branches so clever he made them just right. And then he brought them to her. As soon as she saw them, she knew exactly what they were. If can be placed in a game that is needed, surely in putting it there, he'd succeeded. For this was the days she'd been planning to end it all, and jumped off the cliff to her death just to feel the fall. I led her up to the edge where she'd landed, tied up the harness and she girded her loins for the joy that was in wild days, fruit bats, darling. Is it all a dream, or is it happening? No, my chickadee, you're not asleep. You've got all your life to soar. You've got all my love to keep.
We have time for one more song. Would you like to hear an old song or a dinosaur song? Okay, let's make this easier. Old song, say something.
We could do a show of hands thing.
Oh, that's a good idea. Show of hands for an old song.
Nope, our time's up. Just kidding.
Show of hands for a dinosaur song. That's even. We will play no more songs.
All right, Cooke, you have to decide now. Oh, let's do the race. We're gonna do the race. Excuse me, Steggy.
Despite what is unbearable, the wider weather is terrible, and the man takes down what he finds to have hide that is wearable. He writes fables and parables. I was planning on the greatest win I'd ever revel in. Glory of back then. I'd fallen out and now I can't be in the race. You ruined it, you idiot. Animals fought to survive despite what was unbearable. The wider weather was terrible, terrible, and the man took down what he found to have hide that was wearable. He wrote fables and parables. The sun is filled with ice and gives no warmth at all. The sky was never blue. Stars are raindrops searching for a place to fall. And I never cared for you. I was planning on the greatest win I'd ever revel in, the glory of that then. I'd fallen out and now I can't be in the race. You ruined it, ruined it, ruined it, you
Well, thanks so much, you guys. That's Whit Sibley. And that's Sean Morrell. You know. And I'm Ian Cooke. Thanks.
You're lucky I didn't make you play another song. Don't apologize for going over, okay? Jeez Louise. They did amazing, didn't they, you all? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you guys so much for coming. The show wouldn't be possible without all of your lovely faces and you all at home. Thank you to all of our special guests. Ian Cooke Band, yay for them. And our wonderful comedian. Are you still here, comedian? Zach Reinert. Woo! I put an N at the S at the end of your name. Reinert. Practice that. Yes, and also our representatives. I'm not sure if he's still here, but Justin Cooper. Yeah, Justin from CCJRC. Thank you all so much for coming. Let's also give a special thanks to our sponsors. They're pretty important, I would say. Yep. Illegal Pete's, Greater Than. Westward. Oh, yeah. And Lamar Donut. Can't forget that. Yes. High-waisted jeans were invented for donuts. Yes. I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, and we will still announce who will win the free class here in just a moment. I know you guys are super excited for that. Let's see who won. Woo. Let's see here. Free class goes to Shane Montroy. Are you still here? All right. Well, either way, we will contact you. You won a free class. Give Shane a round of applause, everybody. Woo! Yes. So again, a very, very special thanks to everyone who came. We do this once a month. A very, very special show. Thank you all so much, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Open music session.